Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you had a great Christmas, a great New Year. You're having a great start to 2026. And if you're not, do not worry. We have 12 months left. Can you believe it? Well, first of all, you're probably thinking, wow, you look a little bit dressier than usual. Don't you usually just wear like a hat or a hoodie? And yes, I do. But I am going on a date. Well, it's date night, basically. I'm going out with my partner. So I am wearing a nice dress for once. Got a little bit of lipstick on and I'm very excited. We're going to have a nice meal. But I've got about an hour to spare, so I thought I would jump on and record a quick little video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the new year. So I feel like I have been very anti-rebrand, anti-reinvention, anti-overhaul your life. Like that's very much been the case over the last month or so. And the reason being, by the way, is because I believe that more people just need to reconnect with who they are. I definitely think sometimes rebranding and reinventing yourself can be avoidance for a lot of people, myself included. So instead of trying to become a new version of myself, I really wanted to focus on the version of me that I am right now. That was the first thing. The second thing was I have got a completely new approach to 2026. This time last year, I think I'd launched a podcast, I had ran a webinar, and I was very much in this space of, making shit happen. And this year, my approach is different, right? So it's not that I've lost my ambition or that I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit on my arse all day. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I definitely just want to do that. I just want my approach to be different. I don't want to do so much in January that by February I'm burnt out, because that's what happened last year. And as a coach, I say to clients, nothing changes if nothing changes. So if I'm repeating the same pattern as last year, then of course I am going to get the same results, okay? So my approach is I'm prioritizing my health, because I do believe that it all starts with your health, right? If I'm not good mentally, physically, emotionally, then it's going to have a massive effect on every other area of my life. So the last 8 days, if I'm really honest with you, I've just spent going to the gym, getting back into that consistent routine again, putting good things into my body. I mean, I am in my luteal phase, so I definitely had about 3 wagon wheels the other day. But besides that, I am trying to, have my protein, have my vitamins, etc., etc. But for the first time, it's not just for the sake of it, and it's not just because people are telling me that's what I should be doing. I genuinely do see the benefit of looking after myself on the physical front to be able to help myself in other areas of my life. So even though I am still cooking some things up for February and I'm, putting some meetings in place, that's just not my entire focus. It's very much about sustainability. It's about being intentional and not feeling like I need to run through walls and not feel like I need to be doing stuff, because I think that's where things get skewed. That's where, output becomes very much attached to worth. I have realized for me, I can get myself back into that state very quickly. So I'm purposefully designing conditions around my life where I'm not doing that. A lot of people are focused on changing themselves, whereas I feel like they need to just focus on changing their approach to things. I will always be someone who likes to do stuff and create stuff. For anyone who understands human design, look it up if you haven't. I am a generator, so my way of moving through the world is creating things and coming up with ideas. Like I'm very much textbook ADHD when it comes to idea generation. But again, I know that if I take the approach of just building and creating and doing, I am going to burn myself out. So I'm doing it in smaller doses. I've actually just put out a workshop that I'm going to be hosting next month in February. And it's going to be called Life Design from the Inside Out. And it's very much about planning for Q1. But instead of that hustle bro culture, the workshop is designed to get people to identify how they operate in the world, how they show up in the world, and design their first quarter around their energy, their values, and their capacity. That's something that I definitely didn't do last year, whereas this year, that's my approach to things. I would love to know what your approach is. Are you doing things differently this year? Have you found a rhythm that works for you? I'm really, really curious. So please share in the comments and I will see you in the next video.